Good afternoon, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Quarantine Beezin. So this is a live stream that she just finished up with. It's about 3 hours long. Don't worry, we're not going to do all 3 hours. I think during part of this live stream, she starts to act like she's under the influence. So when she reaches that point where she starts to act like she's too heavily under, we'll just cut out and call it a day. So Foodie did this live stream this morning, and she's dressed in a dress that really she shouldn't be wearing. For those of you that are on Twitter, you probably have already seen it. It's not flattering at all. I mean, she is a person; she can wear whatever she wants. It's her body. But honestly, I think that she was wearing the dress to troll everybody, to get everybody talking. She knows how to get the reaction channels talking. So I'm figuring that this dress was a troll tactic, and she knew the reaction channels would speak about it. So let me just go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see. And there she is. So there's this Miss Foodie. But before we get deep into her react, let's get to a couple of things first. So this was something that Foodie posted. And for those who are not aware, Foodie, she did a thing on Patreon where she talked about having a tier for people who wanted to support her during her travels. And she made it sound like those who contributed to that tier, who paid 20 bucks, that every 3 months they would get some sort of a reward. Now, I talked about the rewards in another React video. The rewards were pretty not great considering the amount of money she was expecting people to pay per month, like 20 bucks a month. And every time you pay $60, you get like a little teeny tiny reward. If you paid $60, you got, let's see, what was it? I'm trying to remember all the different rewards. If you paid $60, I believe you got a sticker. So for $60, you got a sticker. If you paid, let's see, 120, you got a print. 190, I think you got a coffee mug, and then over 200, you got a t-shirt. So, there's Foodie. She's making up this travel tier, and she hasn't even begun to travel yet, but she was asking an incredible amount of money just to get these little teeny tiny rewards. Now, I think that Foodie, maybe she saw my video, maybe not, but maybe she realized she overstepped and she overreached as far as being greedy, and she realized that people were not going to go for that. So she decided to make something else. She made this post saying, okay, so I've added another tier to the memberships. It's a postcard club tier. $15 a month will get you a souvenir from everywhere we travel, bees, plus more exclusive perks I am working on. But for now, the souvenirs and postcards. I will be doing away with Patreon, most likely for now. You'll be refunded if you signed up already. So she made all these different tiers on Patreon, and people were signed up to Patreon even before that. And now she's saying, I'm getting rid of Patreon. I kind of knew that would happen, because in order for Foodie to use Patreon, she's got to go through Crowdcast. And for Crowdcast, she has to pay for the Crowdcast service in order to do a live broadcast. And I'm sure she wasn't very happy about paying for people to be in a room with her. So she's canceling the Patreon, y'all. And instead, she's asking people to pay $15 a month. And anybody that knows Foodie, you know that whenever she promises something, she does not deliver. She'll ask for the money up front, and then after you pay the money, she'll promise you, yeah, whatever you're supposed to get, it's coming, blah, blah, blah. But she never delivers on any of her promises. So anybody paying that $15 extra a month on top of the $5 the membership, not to be rude, but if you're that much of a sucker that you're willing to pay $15 knowing her past history of the fact that she doesn't deliver on any of her promises, well, you know now that you wasted your money. And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But don't expect anything back for the $15 a month that you pay. And certainly don't expect a souvenir once a month, because who knows when she's going to travel. But in the meantime, she's getting your money. So there is the screenshot. And so let's move on to the actual video. Now, it took a little while, but Foodie turned the comments section back on. And I feel the reason why she did that is because the heat on her is not as intense. It was really intense when she went to Cuba and she did all those out of pocket, out of line rages where she was saying a lot of inappropriate things and encouraging doxing. Then all the attention flipped over to Nader. He's done some doxing of his own in his current live streams. Then she did her live stream where she said to everybody, oh, as far as me and Nader being at a motel, I stalked him there. We didn't spend any time together, which I think is a bunch of BS. I think that they did spend time together, but he told her to say that to take the heat off of him because he's been bleeding memberships and bleeding subscribers ever since his April State stunt. A lot of people are angry at him. Last night when he did a live, people were throwing tomatoes at him. They were mad, throwing tomatoes every which way. And he kept flipping back and forth, you know, subscribers only, and then to members only. And then once they put it to members only, there weren't that many people left for members. So they put it back on subscribers. I mean, just going back and forth. Dee was not even reading the comments out loud because it was just that bad. People were giving him hell. Yes, they were. But now she feels like the heat is off of her a little bit. So why not turn the comment section back on? And you know what, Foodie, thank you for that because we love the comment section over here. I like to read the comments. So let's get started with some of the comments to this before we get into the actual video because some people don't care to watch Foodie. It's too much. I get it. So let's get into the comments, what people have to say. Hey, it's Dee says, the Beezin show hired a chef and you're going to meet her soon. So Nader's new private chef job is confirmed. Oh, the Beezin show. We all know it's Chantal. She just keeps talking in circles with that. We are all vultures says, if Renee was real, you'd be in love. Yeah, it's just somebody that's just another imaginary person, imaginary love interest for her to talk about. Just another topic of conversation. She really doesn't have any, so she makes stuff up. Let's see. Baseball Nan says, this woman can't stay sober. No, she can't. She promised everybody in Cuba, no more edibles. I'm not doing the edibles anymore. And then after she got drunk and she raged, she said, I will never act like that again. And the last couple of streams, she's been under the influence of edibles or something and completely blotto. Yeah, so like, again, what I tell you about her empty promises, don't trust her when she promises you something. You're probably not going to get it. Bonnie Girl says, holy moly, Chantal is doing some serious drugs again. Speed, Adderall, who knows. But wow, the tells are all there again. So dangerous for her. Go to bed, Foodie. She's not going to go to bed. She needs her attention fixed and she needs to make money. So of course she's going to get online and do her live streams. And it doesn't matter if she's sober or not. She doesn't care. You know, she's all about, let me just do a really long live stream and run up the meter because the longer the live stream, the more ads that YouTube is going to put on my video and I can make more money off of that. That's why she does these long live streams, y'all. That's why she's running up the meter. The longer the live stream, the more ads that YouTube is going to place on it, the more money she's going to make from it. And also there's the bonus of the longer I stay on live, the more memberships that I might get for signups and the more super chats. So she's all about extending out the length of her lives for the sake of making the most profit. Clearwater Cretan says, this will end so bad. She's on coke or meth or both. I really had a little tiny hope that she would get better after her trip. Well, I'm sorry, Clearwater. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'll say it once. I'll say it again for everybody. Look, she's not interested in change. She's not. If you're someone, if you've been around someone who's gone through any kind of addiction, you looking at somebody, looking like, I'm telling you, looking at Chantal, I can say in all truth, in all sincerity, she's not ready to change. She's not even close to being there. She's not close to reaching that point of, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and enough is enough. I've got to break through that wall and get to the other side. She's not there. And you want to know why she's not there? Because she has her safety net. She has her parachute. She has the money. She has all that money that she gets from YouTube and the VIBs and people sending her money through PayPal. Money is what's funding all of this stuff. The money she gets from people, the tremendous amount of money. And as long as she has that safety net, that parachute, she's never going to hit the ground. And she needs to hit the ground for reality to hit. So as long as she's making all that money, her life is fine. She can maintain this lifestyle, whatever it is, and she's never going to change and she's never going to learn. Sometimes it takes life hitting you hard to change. And because of her safety net, life is never going to hit her hard. And she's never going to, straighten herself up. Next comment. Claire Conway says, literally never stops eating. Can't wait for a rage later. So yeah, Foodie's doing the party favors. She's back to binging. I mean, this is the same Foodie that existed and was going on before her trip to Cuba. So anybody that got their hopes up thinking her going to Cuba, she'll get away from Nader and she'll see life is so much better without him. And she's going to come back with a different attitude and give us positive content. No. Nader's not going anywhere. She doesn't want him to go anywhere. Her, Nader, Didi, and Pete's, they're all in cahoots together. They're all about keeping the show going in order to make money for all four of them. It's never going to end. It isn't, unless something extreme happens. Patchouli Love says, look at how she is defending them now and acting like they are good people. LOL, unreal, Chantal, unreal. You should know the whole routine by now, right? You think you're going to run off with your Prince Charming and he's going to love you forever? He will never love you because he doesn't know how to love women. Look at his actions. You're only going to hurt yourself in the end. I wish you were smarter than this, but there is no helping you. Everyone has tried to help you and you will never learn. Let me refresh your memory what this man has done. He's hurt 2 women, talks and sends nudes to multiple women, held you hostage in his house, hit you, chased you down the road, already had a woman leaving his house when you met him, left you for Didi, never ever claimed you, won't claim any woman for that matter so you can appear as single to others, has you pay him for stuff, manipulates you, never bought you anything in your life, degrades you. The list goes on, and you still want this evil man? I was watching him last night and he laughed so hard at the thought of, oops, so sorry, doggone it. At the thought of Kelly being abused by her husband. This man is sick and vile. Okay, I say all this to try to wake you up because I care, even if I don't know you. I wish you to find a nice, loving man, but it's your life and choice in the end. Like that was a long, long post. There's a lot of thoughtful things there. But you know what, Patchouli, here's the thing. I don't believe Chantal on the claims that she's made about Nader. I don't believe even half of what she said. I don't think there was ever any SA or DV. I don't believe it. No, I've been through DV and SA. I don't believe her. I'm calling BS on her. I think she said all that just to get sympathy and money from people, and it worked because she did it multiple times. I mean, who goes through DV and SA and can get online for weeks and months and talk about it so openly and freely with no problem? Answer, nobody. Usually if you go through DV and SA, just talking about it with one person is difficult because you're reliving it in your head. And, a lot of people, they sit there and they talk about it and they're sitting there shaking and crying and they're looking visibly upset. It's draining just to talk about, to relive it in your head again. And yet she went into detail about this man for weeks and months, and people were on her side and saying, oh, he's dangerous, stay away from him. She was manipulating her own audience. She was triggering her own audience. She was profiting off the pain and suffering of other people and trauma bonding with them. So I don't believe half of what she said about Nader. No, ma'am. No. The only way I would believe Chantal with her claims is if somebody gave her a lie detector test. And I'm standing right there to see the results. That's the only way I believe her. She's been a liar and a manipulator all of her life, even before YouTube. She just found a way to make her lies profitable. And so she did. She does very well lying to people, manipulating people. And YouTube, well, they let her stay on the platform to do just that. As far as her finding a nice, loving man, this may sound harsh, but I feel she doesn't deserve one. I mean, she already had two guys in her life that were not abusive. She had Pete, she had BB. She cheated on both of them. Why does she need a loving man in her life? If a nice, loving man came into her life, she would not appreciate that person. She would walk all over him and make a mess of their life. So at this point in time, a loving man for Chantal would not be good. It wouldn't be good for the other person. She would wreck and ruin their life all the way around. That's just my opinion. So let's see. Okay, Sabrina N says, wait, wait. So you're hoping to be better by Thursday so you can go out this weekend to pick up Nader and LOL. COVID doesn't last 5 days and there's no allergies at the moment in cold Canada. She's. Yeah, so here's Chantal. Allegedly, she's got the vid and she expects to be all better within like just a few days. Y'all, this is further confirmation she really doesn't have it. But those of us that knew already knew that she was lying. We knew whenever she goes to see Nader, she comes back. If she's partied too hard, you know, she's congested, her throat's all messed up. She's grabbing the ice cream. We know over here. We know. So like I've been watching her. The first live stream she did, she looked really, really rough. The next day, she looked even better, and today she looks somewhat normal. Again, which confirms she ain't got nothing. She just partied too hard on the white stuff, and she's been recovering from that. So she's hoping with by Thursday that, you know, like she can go back and party with Nader again, guaranteed. She says all these allergies she says she has. Isn't it convenient that those allergies only happen when she's around Nader? Isn't that funny? It's not when she goes outside with the pollen. It's only around Nader. I've shown you guys a clip long ago where like she said allergies, allergies, and yet I show clips of her. You can go back through her content like 3 or 4 years ago, see her outside around in the woods, in the forest, taking walks there. No problem with allergies there. When she was in with BB, no allergies there. How is it that now she's talking about allergies every time she goes around Nader? Let's see. Max says that dress looks like just like a roll of croissants trying to squeeze out of the can. Yeah, the dress is horrible. I'm sorry. It's not flattering to her figure. It's not flattering. It's not nice. Uh, it's just not nice. She's a big girl, and even if you're a big girl, you can dress well. I'm sure there are lots of women who watch the reaction channels that are in the audience. If you're a big girl or a big guy, you know how to dress for your size. You know how to dress, and you know what flatters you and you know what doesn't. And the worst thing you can do is to dress in something that goes against your body shape, that fights against it. Wearing something too tight, that clingy, it's not flattering. It just isn't. If she wants to wear dresses, she needs to stick to dresses that, you know, that billow out from the waist down, and that way it gives a more flattering profile. But this is Chantal we're talking about. She don't know how to dress for her size. Barbara H says, why you seem so bothered with BBJ? She wants your attention. You never make Sam get off the counter. BBJ always. BBJ having been a hard time getting off the counter, so please pay attention. Yeah, BBJ is a senior cat, and I'm sure maybe she has some arthritis going on. So like, you know, it really pisses me off the way she treats BBJ now. Clearly there's some favoritism going on in that house with Sam. Like there's a little bit more favoritism with Sam than BBJ. Poor BBJ, she's an elderly cat, and she just wants to be loved, and she's quiet and she's not noisy, and she just wants to be loved on and looked after, and Chantal is just so rude to her, and it's just so sad. I wish Chantal would give her cats to other people that would take care of them. If she can't be bothered fine, you can't be bothered. Let somebody else do what you don't want to do, Chantal. And that way you will never have to worry about cat litter and cat food again. Let somebody else do what you don't want to do anymore. You're too much into the chemicals and you don't want to be bothered with taking care of your pets. Whizzle Dizzle says that dress looks like it ripped at either side where her rolls are, fighting to spill out. Yeah, it's not a flattering dress. Let's put it that way. Mandy Valdez says, "What adult is going to go on camera talking about her dresses inside out? Girl, go sit yourself in time out." Yeah, put her in the timeout corner. She's almost 40 years old and she's coming on camera in a dress inside out and she doesn't even notice. Yeah, go sit in timeout. You know, you're on punishment. Oh my goodness gracious. I love the comments. You guys are awesome sometimes. Let's see. Laura McLean says her mask slipped, her voice changed. Teresa Kennedy says, "How dare you dress like that? Must be high AF, the nerve." Jen says that dress is at least 3 sizes too small, even for a bodycon dress. Yeah, everybody talking about the dress. Nobody likes the dress. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. I think it looks horrible on her. My opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion over here. It's my channel. Let's see. Oh my God. Kimmy says, "Ma'am, why is your Vagisil in the kitchen?" What? What the? Ew. Why is her Vagisil in the kitchen? And for those who don't know, Vagisil is for that's something to treat female infections. Why in the world is it in the kitchen? Oh, inappropriate. Inappropriate. Okay, that's enough for the comments. So let's get on to the actual video. And like I said, we are not staying here for the entire 3 hours. No, we're not. We're just going to hit it and quit it, you know, get the meat and potatoes and move on. So let's get to, and I hope you guys enjoy this react video. If you do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let's get to this thing.
Jessie Wessie. Hi, Jojo. Biscake, Ruth, Faith, you got one? Notification Squad. Oh my God, my eyes are fucking horrible. Horrible. Hey, Beezin, I found this wig in my drawer. And it matches this dress that I think Moonlight, maybe? Now, here's the thing with this dress. It's like a super bodycon dress. It's inside out right now, but I don't know.
Just why? I mean, she got this new dress and you're modeling it for the audience. Why not put it on the way it's supposed to be put on? Why is it inside out? I mean, what's the purpose of coming on camera with your dress inside out? That's something a child would do by accident. Oh, oops, I put my shirt on inside out. Sorry. She's an adult. Why is she coming on camera with her dress inside out? I'll tell you why. Because she's trolling the audience and she's giving the reaction channels something to talk about. That she 99.9% of the stuff that she does is on purpose, y'all. It's not an accident. She plans the whole doggone thing.
I kind of think this look is like, the bra doesn't match, but whatever.
Yeah, so you're over there with like a burnt orange dress on and a pink bra. Do you know how trashy that looks? Girl, if you're gonna wear a dress like that, at least try to find a bra that matches somewhat.
Hey, Bussy Rats. I need to brush my teeth properly. Monochromatic Beezer juice. Thanks, Emerald. So I got all ready because I was up at like 6 because I slept all night. I woke up. Snarky Spice. Willie thought. Faith H. Remember for 7 months? Wow, who knew? Lots of love to you, girl. Ready, set, repeat. Hey. You have 30 minutes before starting your day. I did have a shower, a hot shower, just one of these OG Stabby Ooze, piss and vinegar. And I woke up with
So you got a shower, and you told us that your showers last for about 5 minutes. Which I'm sorry, Chantal, I'm a much smaller female, and I spend at least 10 to 15 minutes in the shower. You're of a bigger size. I would imagine it would take more than 5 minutes to get everything properly clean. But you were in the shower and you didn't get out of the shower and brush your teeth while you were in there.
this ear is blocked. Hi, JP. It really sucks. I can't. It's like all blocked up. Like the wig, not with the dress. Too much matchy matchy, like 1982. I had a teeth cleanup done last week. I had to add it in. Really? Sammy Joe. Teeth cleanings do suck though, especially if you don't take care of your teeth.
Which you don't. I mean, you know what, Chantal, for the money that you make on YouTube, girl, your teeth should be perfect. You should be able to go to the dentist and get all of your dental problems fixed up, like getting your teeth cleaned and getting the bridge on the one side because you've got smaller teeth on the one side. You can get that fixed. You can get everything fixed up. You should have a Colgate smile by now, but all of your money goes for food and drugs.
The dentist, the dentist is judging you, and you're like, ugh. So anyway, I guess I'm just gonna use the like. I have like I run out of energy quickly, but I hate sitting around just being sick. So like, I want to try to do some things and cook and everything. Hey, Cycles. So. Really sucks. I feel like I have really bad allergies. That's what it feels like.
You don't have allergies. Where did you get the allergies from? You're inside. You're inside. It's not even like spring, summer yet. What allergies? What allergies? All of your allergies are convenient and they're all related to Nader. So what are you saying? You have an allergy to Nader? Maybe you should stay away from him then.
But yesterday the coughing was worse. So much worse. Hi, Gemini. So I'm hoping that I'll feel better by Thursday. Like I'll be able to go out by like the weekend. But we'll see how I feel.
Chantal, if you really had the vid, even if you felt better by Thursday, it would still be a good idea to stay indoors for a couple of more days just to make sure that everything's cool, like you're free and clear so that you don't spread whatever you got to somebody else. Just because you might be feeling better doesn't mean that you are not capable of spreading it to somebody else. I called it days ago, like when I was on Monty's panel. There was a question that was brought up on panel. How long would it take for Chantal to mysteriously get better? And myself and Loopy, we said 4 days. Loopy, it looks like we're right. It looks like what we said might be happening. I knew after like 3 or 4 days she was going to get cabin fever, and she would claim that, oh, I'm feeling better, just to give herself a pass to go out and do something. Loopy, we might have won the bet.
Oh yeah, accountable. Full face makeup? I don't know. Luncheon? Hi, luncheon. We got COVID the same day and I couldn't even get up to pee for the first 3 days. Are you vaccinated, Joni? The weekend for another hotel bees? No. There's no hotel beezing in my future.
Notice when she said that, she looked over to the side. She didn't look at the camera. Like it's another tell for deception.
Well, maybe we'll bees all together.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Who's we?
I know my teeth look yellow today. I've had COVID twice. Really? I don't know if the vaccine, I mean, I'm assuming it makes things a bit better.
Yeah, it
I have
does.
to cook, guys. And want to see this dress? I look like a busted sausage.
That's an understatement.
I'm gonna polish my teeth.
How about brush your teeth?
I want to go to haunted places with you guys. I hate being sick and not being able to go out and do whatever I want to do.
You know, if Nader were not in the picture, normally Chantal does not mind spending time at home. We've seen her spend days and days in her house, live streaming in her room, but she really, really wants to spend time around Nader. She only gets that restlessness and that itch to go somewhere if he's in the picture. So if she wants to see him, like suddenly she's got to go out, she's got to do things. But if he's not in the picture, then it's like, oh, I'm just going to sit at home and do nothing.
You always like me in dresses? Thank you, Klarna. All right, let's see it. You're gonna laugh your ass off. It's inside out.
Oh, Lord.
We all know allergies. Oh, shut your mouth. Whatever, fucking. Oh my god. But here's the thing. I could wear Spanx. This is without.
Yeah, you could wear Spanx, but how are you going to wear Spanx beneath that type of a dress and pull it off? How could you possibly wear Spanx under a dress that has cutouts on the side and make it look right, Chantal? The Spanx would show beneath the dress because of the cutouts on the side. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not trying to be mean to you because you're of a larger size. Like I said, I've seen bigger women that look absolutely gorgeous because they know how to dress for their size, but you don't. You're always wearing things that are too small, too tight, and let's just call it like it is. That dress looks horrible. That dress looks horrible on you. It looks far too tight, far too small. It shows everything. It doesn't create a flattering profile. The color's all wrong. I mean, that dress should be put into the trash or given to somebody else or something. That is not the dress for you. I mean, I'm of a smaller size than you, Chantal. I'm about 134, 136 pounds, and I wouldn't even wear that dress because I've got a little bit of a tummy in the front. I'm working on getting rid of the last 16 pounds I want to lose, but even I wouldn't wear that. I mean, it's your body, do what you want, but I'm just saying that if you're going to be a lady of a bigger size, learn how to dress for your size to look better.
Thanks. Oh my god, don't make me laugh. I look like a busted fucking sausage. I thought I would wear it just for you today. Alright, let's clean this kitchen, guys. COVID is not excused. Oh. Are you laughing at me? Huh? Who wants a toy? I kind of want to cover my head though, but. Oh, my hair.
Yeah, and spot the fact that she's got a full face of makeup on right now. Full face of makeup. Does anybody believe that she's not going to go run off to see Nader later? I mean, she's all dressed up and pretty much ready to go. All she's got to do is put some different clothes on and she can go see him. And I'm wondering if she's putting on this dress just to kind of like, this is for Nader, because sometimes she does things that it's aimed at Nader and not the audience. So maybe this is her way of saying, look how sexy I look, blah, 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 for Nader.
What are you talking about? Meatloaf with a giant carrot inside my way. Fuck off.
Yeah, that was terrible. For those who missed it, OMG. I was spying on Nader's chat, courtesy of the channel Miss Fields. We love Mrs. Fields over here. I was in her chat last night and she was showing the chat for Natter's live stream, and people were just throwing tomatoes at him. I mean, so many tomatoes. They were mad. But Nader, oh my goodness, he made these. It was a travesty. This guy claims to have a cooking channel, and he was literally making meat logs with raw vegetables inside. I am not joking. He took a whole carrot, a whole uncooked raw carrot, and he made like this meatloaf log thing wrapped all around it and then wrapped it in aluminum foil and he baked it. And then I just saw a clip on Twitter. That carrot did not cook all the way. It was pretty much raw. And he did the same thing with some meatloaf mixture stuff around zucchini. It was just like, really, dude? You call yourself a chef and you think this is going to work? You're going to put like a huge carrot wrapped around like this dry looking meatloaf looking stuff. Really? Yeah, so yeah, he did that. He did that. And I'm like, who would eat that?
Hi, Stan. I was actually like, I kind of like looked at like what like his channel and I'm like,
You kind of looked. Yeah, she was watching him. What is this kind of? Either you did or you didn't. You looked, you peeked, you were watching.
what the fuck did he make? But
Oh, and by the way, something interesting that happened last night. So someone by the name of Angel Hands contributed $100, and I'm wondering if the Angel Hands is actually Chantal, because nobody else was sending him super chats. With that huge donation, I'm wondering if that was one of Chantal's alts to give him money because nobody else was because they were mad at him.
but whenever you said the carrot in the middle of my way, oh my god, whatever. Hi, Chrissy Hippie. Meatloaf with a raw cucumber in the middle.
Yeah, he did that too. Yeah. Imagine, y'all, a raw cucumber and in the middle of like this meat all around it. Yeah, he did that too. A raw cucumber. And he makes a meatloaf mixture and packs it all around the raw cucumber and wraps it in aluminum foil. I'm like, what kind of dish is this? A cucumber in meatloaf. Oh God, stop it. You're over
Beezin engineer. That just so is unnecessary. You're not blocked. Turkish. I'm feeling, yeah, I'm feeling better. I still feel sick, like my ear is blocked, and but it's weird how sick I felt yesterday,
Not
and
weird.
then now it's just like I'm slowly feeling myself get better. Like I can.
Nah, it's not weird. I'm telling you, she doesn't have the vid. She doesn't have it. What was going on is something that's happened before. Whenever she parties with Nader, she parties too hard, her throat and her nose get messed up. You know, she gets congested. But give her a few days and she's fine.
I can breathe better. It's just like so weird.
No, it ain't weird.
But a Cuban named Renee. Yeah. Renee. I have boundaries now. No, I'm not wishing her a happy birthday. Okay. I got this dress from, I think it's from Shein, from Moonlight. Easter's coming up. We have to have an Easter dinner. The Rat Trap House. Why do you guys think I'm on crack? Like, I don't get it.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why, Chantal, because we know you. We know you. We know that you do not eat healthy food. You eat junk all the time. And if you don't take some kind of stimulant, you don't have any energy. You're laying in bed all day. You're sluggish. So if you're up and you're happy and you're perky and you're very manic with your energy, there must be something behind it. It could be cola, it could be math, it could be something else. We don't know because we're not there to see what you put in your body. But when you've got energy, it's not because you're doing the healthy thing. It's because you're doing something unhealthy. That's why.
Like, really? Yeah, who cares, right, Phil? This bracelet is fake as fuck. Thank
Kind of like
you.
you.
Like it too. Boundaries. Yes, Faith. I mean, like, boundaries as in
Yes.
no means no. Like, for me, no means no. And how I let people treat me now. Like, I'm not going to let things slide. If something bothers me and you treat me wrong, you're going to know about it. And I'm going to try to do it in a nice manner. You know, not so confrontational.
Sure. Until you get mad.
Someone messaged me, I don't have the lungs to handle crack. It's probably true. But, like, you know, just not putting up with shit I used to. And respecting what I want to do. If I want to fucking travel somewhere, even if I'm with somebody, even if I'm with somebody, like, I'm not letting anyone hold me back. I'm coming first. My career's coming first.
What career?
I'm not going to let anyone ever suck the life out of me. It's not going to happen.
No, you'll just go on sucking the life out of other people and triggering people.
Like, yeah, less talk, more action. That was like the year's theme. Exactly. We have to do that, you know? Like, I'm going to after COVID, first thing I'm doing is going to the gym. I know you don't think so,
Sure.
but I just really, really want to take care of my body and just fucking, like, make this my golden years, man. Like,
Uh-huh.
I need,
How about make a goal, Chantal? You just said that your goal for this year is action and no talk. How about put that into play? How about instead of making empty promises to people, you say something and then you do it? How about producing content for all the platforms you have running right now? Content you've been promising people, doing gaming content for Twitch, doing stuff for OnlyFans, doing edited videos for people on your own channel that afford this lifestyle that you have. I mean, those things are cost free. They cost you no money. They just cost you a little bit of time. And if you've got time to sit here and do a 3 hour live stream, you got time to take an hour out of your day where you're doing nothing and you don't have a regular job and you can do stuff for all those platforms. I mean, you make sure to set up all these different platforms and set up the money part first, and you promise people stuff, but then you don't follow through.
this. First, I have to, like, work out this apology. Really, like, really think of, like, what I'm actually sorry for. Like, I don't want to.
If you have to think about it, you're not really sorry. Because if you're really regretful and remorseful, you don't have to sit there and write out a manifesto of what to say and what to say it about. You have it inside your heart, and all you got to do is let it out. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did that. I was out of line, out of pocket. You know what to say. You know what to say. If you have to think about what you're sorry for, that you're basically acknowledging that you don't think that you've done anything wrong, and therefore you really don't feel regretful or remorseful for your words or your actions.
I don't just come on and do bullshit apologies. I want, like, the time to reflect. Like I always say, like, I find, like, people who, like, are too quick to apologize on something haven't really had the time to reflect about what they've done, what, you know what I mean? Like, there's just
No,
the so what of the situation. Hey, Vegas doll, Sophia, get sober. Yeah,
yeah, get sober. Try that.
yeah, that's gonna be a challenge
Why?
for sure.
Why is that going to be a challenge? Just do it.
I'm not recovered addict. I'm sorry, but yeah. She put the work in to stay clean. Yeah.
Y'all, I'm telling you, she doesn't want to get clean. She doesn't want to be sober. She's enjoying being high too much. That's the truth. She's not interested in sobriety. Sobriety to her is boring. She likes being high on whatever it is that she does. And she's using some kind of stimulant to give her the energy to do multiple live streams a day, because when she does the multiple live streams, she makes all kinds of money. So if she were to get sober and not do the edibles and not do math or cola or something else to give her energy, she couldn't make money. She couldn't do it. She gets on live stream and she gets effed up to make money and to get attention, and it works, unfortunately.
No one's gonna suck the life out of me, Mellow Sound.
Well, you'll do it to other people, like you always do.
No, like it's done with Nader completely. Like there's no.
Oh, bullshit. Sorry for my bad language, but that's just how I feel, you know. Everything's done with Nader. Really now. It's done. It's done. You just went to a motel with him. How can it be done? And you know what? Listen, y'all over there on Chantal's side of the fence, you want to know when you can tell when they're really, really, really 100% done? If they were really done, she would be tore up from the floor up. She would be raging, crying, depressed in bed. That's how you would know it's over. If she's chipper and she's not talking about him and she's not raging about him, she ain't done. When she stops talking about him, that means they're on good terms, you know, and she's happy. When they're not on good terms, you can tell because she lets us know.
There's no future for us, you know. So. Yeah, maybe I'm still sort of addicted to him, but it
Sort
doesn't
of.
matter. Like,
Nah, she's not sort of addicted. Chantal's got several addictions right now. She's got an addiction for attention. That is her number one addiction. She's always going to be the center of everything. Her number one addiction is not drugs or food, it's attention. And then you have the food, and then you have the drugs, and then you have Nader. She's got multiple addictions. You know, as far as the attention thing, she's always looking for validation from people. You know, all of her self-worth is tied up in people giving her attention. That's how she feels like she's worth something and loved and admired, and that really inflates her ego. And that's why she hates it when she comes into her room and she doesn't see that many people. She needs validation and attention all the time. There is no sort of when it comes to addiction. Either you're addicted to something or you're not. There's no middle ground. Never has been, never will be.
it's like cold turkey, but it's so hard when you're both online. It's so.
No, it's not that hard. Just don't watch him. Don't pay attention to him. Don't talk to him. You can start there.
Carrot meatloaf situation. We should try making it and see if it's good.
Ew, no.
What carrots? Look at my suit. Who in the hell do you think you? Hey, Sandy, serious? We did not find the toothbrush. Fuck, I gotta get one. Stop touching your face. Why?
How much does a toothbrush cost? Why can't she do like an order or something and order a freaking toothbrush? If she can order takeout, she can order a freaking toothbrush. Get some other supplies like cat food from like Amazon or something and have them deliver it that day. Why is she going days without brushing her teeth? That's disgusting.
Yeah. Everything smells like onions. Like balls. Ew, onion balls. Onion badgie balls. Uh, Nothing, leave a message. PBJ's for. No, my teeth. I've been using this thing with the charcoal toothpaste. Anyway, I'm done talking about him. Hey, Vegas Tom. It's so unflattering.
Talking about the dress. It is.
So I have a blue wig. What? Excuse me. COVID, I showed the test. Stop trolling.
You showed the test for Pete's, not for you. You showed the test for Pete's, not for you. Fight her, BBJ.
What? Oh, I want to do a podcast. You know what, guys? Oh. Anyway, I have a hole so I can put my friggin' fupa
Oh my God.
on it.
Really? Ew. No, we're not gonna look at that.
I was feeling me. I think those little day trips and stuff will be so fun. Oh no, I need to do fucking squat. Oh my god. Vent drama where there's no drama. Honestly, the fuck. Okay. So I seen on like reaction channels, okay, saying this is the newest theory, saying that my wink in my video, apparently when I winked, because somebody had said, "Hey Chantal, wink if like Nader is wanting you to lie."
Yeah, we saw that. Different reaction channels played that. Somebody in the chat said, wink if Nader is telling you to lie. And Chantal, you made a point to wink. It wasn't an accidental wink like, oh, it could have been, it couldn't have been. You did it and then you smiled at the chat.
And then later I'd wink. And I did it like purposely later to like fuck with you so that you didn't think, so that I wasn't answering like if I did it right away, it would be like, then yes, that would be the answer. You know what I mean? Right away. But since I did it later, I was like doing it just to mess with
Oh,
you.
stop it. Stop
What?
it.
Part of Nader is getting you to lie. That's what I'm saying. You guys always have these crazy theories.
No, they're not theories. They're things that we come to the conclusion of. If we're people have been watching you for a long time, we know all of the patterns of your behavior. You're very predictable, Chantal. Very predictable.
And you never believe me anyway.
Right, because you lie. That's why we don't believe you.
You never fucking believe me anyway.
Right. Who believes a liar? Nobody.
Dee Dee has allergies. I don't think she's sick. Is she? Oh, I'm starving. I need to cook.
Oh God, you're not starving.
Hi, California Beezin. No. You know what? I want to stay in Canada for now. You know, Jamaica. What? On a dark desert fondue. Hmm. From like I think from Sheen. It's not COVID, it's Coke. What's it like being in a polyamorous relationship? Shut up. About it. A polyamorous relationship. Perfect. Now we're gonna boil this like that.
What in the world?
I can't smell anything, so I can't tell if it's rotten or not.
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah, I would need it. I would need it.
gross. I guess we'll find out.
No. Oh my God, she's an idiot.
I'm gonna have something that helps with mucus. That doesn't help with mucus, but yogurt.
That's not going to help.
Cream 18. Cream. Potatoes. Want to go to the East Coast this summer?
She's doing that. She's doing the huffing thing again. That usually means she's doing the cola.
I wish I could taste something.
You know what? This only came up because a lot of people have said that if she has the vid, that she, like, one of the first things about the vid usually is you lose your sense of taste. So I'm sure Chantal has taken notice of that. And now, like a few days later, when she's starting to feel better, now she's saying, "Oh, I wish I could taste something." Well, she's sitting there eating all kinds of food like she can taste it.
Hi, Night 5. A trainer for no, it was George. Thank you, crazy chick. Okay, soon. Skip it. God, don't be so pushy. Rude. Plain cheeseburgers!
Oh, God.
My cat's looking at me and like, what?
Maybe because you are.
Tell us a fortune.
So clearly she took something and it's starting to really hit her. I can just tell by the way she's talking all slow like this. Yeah. You must have taken an edible or something, Chantal. You're starting to slow down. It sounds like a cassette tape that's on like half speed.
Actually, it'd be so cool if Louis Vuitton and Versace, do they make those? Like, because people might want some designer ones. Sorry, I have hair in my eye. I repeat myself. So, do I really? Maybe I do. Yeah, I think I do. Sober. What do you mean, like no weed?
How about nothing?
Why am I here by myself? Why do I have no boyfriend right now? Why do I always cry about this? I still have a big piece of wheelchair I've had forever now. I still
Sure.
I've had so many, this whole package almost. I don't eat nearly as much as before.
No, you don't need it, but you'll take it anyway.
No. Why eat if I can't taste? Because I'm hungry. I can imagine what it tastes like.
Oh, please. She's really playing this up. She's really playing up the fact that, oh, I can't taste. I must have it. Well, you know what, Chantal? You're trying to play this angle of you really got the vid. And yet you expect that nobody's going to give you crap if you go out in 4 days. You're going to get crap. So you boxed yourself in with this whole vid narrative. You boxed yourself in. You created a very tiny box with that. Oh, you're trying to sell it to people. I've got the vid for real. I'm not lying this time. Okay, you're going to run with that. And then you expect that in 4 days you're going to be completely healthy and you're not going to be able to spread it to people.
This is so good.
All right, so we're pretty much done here. I cut down a 3-hour live into like an hour, I think, and that's with the comments, so I'm doing pretty good today. Hope everybody's enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.